Hey everybody, this is Bud Brown, living in Dumaguete City, Philippines. Yeah, baby. Living in the Philippines. I love it here. You know, every day is just, I'm excited to wake up and go out and just see what the day brings. So, and I'm glad to take you along with me too. Today really wasn't such an exciting day, but it was interesting. Got up as usual, or kind of early this morning, about 4:30 I think. Gloria, usually about 7 o'clock I'll go in there and say, "You gonna sleep all day? What time is it?" It's 7 o'clock. "Oh, you let me sleep too late." But anyway, we got up and had our little coffee and chit-chat in the morning. What are you going to do today? You got a meeting? And I was going to meet some fellas for breakfast this morning. And normally I don't like to assume that I have their permission to video or film them. So normally I don't. And that gives them a little bit more freedom to talk and gossip as much as they want. So we went to a place called Grumpy's, and one day I'll do a video about that place, but this morning I didn't because, like I say, I didn't want to interfere in their privacy. But after I had breakfast, had a vegetable omelet, pretty good. Had broccoli in it, cauliflower, my favorite. So came home, we come back and I picked up Gloria, and then she wanted to stop by and get some bananas at there's this side street vendor that we stopped by, and they have these, the bananas here in the Philippines, they're all different sizes, little bitty things, and medium size and big. Actually, I've never seen a banana like I've seen in the States. Big, yellow, that kind. They must be here because, boy, they sure have every other kind of banana. But anyway, she likes to get, it's kind of thick, and then they slice it and then they open it up. It's called pai style, which means like a fan in Bisaya. I think, well, I don't know. Mr. Shiny Face here, I see as I'm looking at myself, that's starting to get warm. The fan is turned off because I didn't want to interfere in the in the audio. But I'm going to have to speed this up because I'm starting to get shiny face. But anyway, as we were leaving out of downtown, I said, I'm going to stop and tell Micro Valley that I got my printer fixed. And so when I went in there, I didn't realize it, but I left the video going, aimed at Gloria in the back seat. Oh, what did it reveal? She was sitting there waiting for me, and you can tell she's getting bored, and she looks, and across the street there's this Okay, which is like a thrift store, a lot of thrift store, used clothing and stuff. And if you followed my channel very long, she likes to take old purses and refurbish them and then give them away as gifts. So in the video, you'll see her looking around the back of the Blue Boy, Tuk-Tuk, and she sees something, and she's sitting there and she's trying to decide, should I go or should I stay? Should I go? finally the temptation is too much, so she gets up and she goes across the street to the sorry, the okay. When I come out, I see she's not in there, but I do see her across the street. So I said, oh boy, she doesn't know I'm coming. So I take my GoPro camera and walk across the street, and I've learned my lesson not to go boo, but I just kind of like bump into her, because that's something that she just pushes her button when somebody, shopping, and it's common here too. They're, rubbing against you or bumping you and want to get here and there. She'll say, excuse me. I say, honey. So I come and I bump up against her, but she didn't seem to be she may have seen me coming, I don't know. But I asked her if she was going to buy that purse. She said, well, she looked it over and decided it wasn't worth the trouble of trying to refurbish it and get it back to new. But it reminded me of a time when we were just married. She was like 21, 22. I was like 22, 23, something like that. And we lived in a little 18-foot trailer, a small travel trailer, newlyweds. We didn't need much anyway. And she had her sewing machine right there in the small living room, and sewing, even at that time, 40-something years ago. She was sewing, and I was going to college those days. So I opened the door, said, okay, I'm leaving now. She doesn't turn around. She says, okay, bye. And I said to myself, how rude you are. You're not even turning around to tell me bye. So I shut the door. So she thinks I'm gone, but I'm right behind her. Oh, I'm a bad boy. So I come up and I go, boo, like that, my hands on her shoulders. Little did I know, she had a pair of scissors in her hand. Stabs herself right in the wrist. Ow, what did you do that for? She says. Of course, I felt like a fool naturally. I said, well, I'm just trying to be funny. So we tried to press on it and stop the bleeding. Couldn't stop the bleeding. So we had to go to the doctor. Went to the doctor, and of course he looks and he sees this slice on her wrist, wants to know what happened. And I said, well, I was trying to be funny, and I scared her, and she had scissors in her hands. So he kind of gives me the stink eye. And I said to myself, I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. So he did finally put enough pressure on to stop the bleeding, and give me a little bit of a scolding about practical jokes. But so that's what I thought about when I bumped up against her there. And okay. And also coming home, I want you to notice as we're coming home, there's some real dark clouds off in the distance. And then see what happens a little bit later. I think you probably know. But anyway, it was a good day. Not a great day, but it was a good day. So thanks for coming along. I appreciate you coming to my channel. And I hope to see you in person if you're ever here in Dumaguete. So take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Sure, how rude, not even turn around to tell me. Not even turning around to tell me bye. So I was watching me talk to my camera. So I snuck up behind her. Oh no, I shut the door, so she thought I was gone. So I snuck up behind her. Boo! I said, ah! Well, I thought that was...
You're the guy on YouTube, yeah? Hi, how are you?
How you doing? I'm Bud.